here I go. Number 3. This one is on mineral paper. It's super flimsy, but it's amazing. So I give away a lot of birthday paintings. I'll give away something that I painted as a birthday gift, and I find I want to either want to frame it in a frame or put it on a card because it's so flimsy. It looks so cheap, but it's not. I don't know, I just love the paper. I wouldn't use it for ordinary watercolor because you can't really use it the same way, but anyway. All right, here I go. So I am going to wet this one. You can really see this, the water doesn't soak in at all, but eventually, like when I go over it, you might see, oops, yoinks. Sometimes I don't obviously wash my things very well. Anyway, so you'll see that at first it kind of wants to dry or not take the water, but I guess it must sink in slightly or something. But anyway, it doesn't really matter because this is not like watercolor flooding where everything needs to be wet. It can be whatever it is. This is the messiest one though, because it will not dry. You have to let it, take it out of the paper, out of the plastic wrap, and then leave everything on it and let it dry a little bit, like for several hours, because it will not dry in the paper. None of them do actually, because it's plastic and plastic between on each side of paper. So this is not a super sorry, I don't know what I was going to say. I follow this artist who this happens to her all the time, where she'll lose her train of thought, and I'm like, now I totally get it why she loses her train of thought so much. She's getting old like me. I think she's older than me, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm just extra there. Pretty. Okay. And I'm going to make one that's very autumnal. So, ooh, yeah, see, this is what happens with this. It just, the most gorgeous patterns form. And I think if I were to just leave this, it would stay like that. But of course, with this particular one, it will not stay like this. So these are all more of the neutral tints in the Brushos. So I want them to look really, and see how it's really cool how they push each other away and all that stuff. It's just cool. What can I say? This is olive green, which does not look olivey at all, but it is. And I'm just going to put the smallest hint of brown. Well, not the smallest, but a hint of brown. It's called dark brown, but it separates into all different colors. All right, so that's that. What else do I want? Put a few leaves in. But I think I'm going to put mostly grasses. I do like the grasses the best. I think I might have said that already, but I just find it really beautiful. Ooh, this one's fun, potentially. Where's my scissors? I don't know what this is, but I don't know if I'm sure it has a name, but I don't know what it is. So I'm going to, I like to put this down it is hard to use it, but I still do it because I love it. Okay, what else do I want? One more leaf, maybe. Do I have any there, how's that? There. Okay, that should do. Okay, this one I'm not going to put any, take that one off and put it somewhere else. Put it up here, maybe. This one I'm not going to put anything else on, but I might just do a bit of that copper because it kind of goes with this color scheme to me. I don't know how it's going to look, but I don't care. It's so pretty. Not even going to put any more water on, which is a rarity for me. I'm just going to see how it goes. Again, I'm experimenting here. There we go. This one probably won't look like anything with that little flower pod, seed pod thingy there, but I just want to see how it looks. And if this doesn't work, I can always paint over it. That's one of the things. Will I? I'm not sure, but I could. Okay, so that is number one. This one, I'm not going to put any Brusho on, even though there is some on there. But I'm going to, I don't need to do that for now. Okay. So maybe this time I will do some more of these because I love them so much. Oops, sorry. I'm going to do some more of these because they're gorgeous. And there we go. And one leaf. Nice big maple. Let's take that up and put that there first. Let's do this. There. How's that? That's going to be very simple. Maybe I can do simple if I try really, really hard. Okay, what am I going to do this color scheme? This one was the natural one. I'm sorry, but I think I need a little bit of spray. There. That's better. No idea. Can't leave things alone once I start with them. Okay. Let's do this one with more the blue, the violets. Did I do that? No, I didn't. I'm gonna use red violet. Maybe I'll actually spray it. Not sure about that. Ooh, how about some indigo? And scarlet red. That crimson red, I think. Sorry, I talk to myself a lot. You may have noticed already. Okay. Let's try a bit of yellow because we like the yellow. Although I'm going to spray it. This is an orangey yellow. Oh, apparently it does not want to. All right, so we'll just try it with, this is like experimenting with Kathy. I usually do talk to myself a lot too, so. This one's going to be a real mess. I can tell already. Because it's got a lot of water on it. And I think that's it, but I'm going to use maybe a bit of blue, green, blue, purpley, blue violet. Yes, just because. Okay, that's good. Definitely don't like spraying. It's gross. Messy, gross. Okay, there we go. Definitely no salt on this one because it's totally soaked. So I find what happens with when I do them on this is that it's really because it doesn't dry or soak in at all the magic happens after I take it out of the thing, out of the wrapping. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, and now I'm going to show you how I put them together. Oops. Okay. So this is my system. These are MDF boards. They're actually shelves that somebody made for me for my art cabinet. So I just use those, and then I'm gonna, this was not very well thought out. I'm gonna put this down again, and then I'm gonna put the board on top. Back in here and see if this will work. Okay. Well, how well this will show, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so what I do is I put this to show. No, of course not. Okay, so I put this like this, and then I put my boards over top. These are really heavy, so they mush everything down. So, and I leave them always overnight. Now, under here are some paintings I did yesterday. And look at that, isn't that stunning? And this is the first side. Anyway, it's a different thing that I discovered doesn't really work well. Although they kind of turned out stunning in their own way. They just didn't, it was like a sandwich. Anyway, I'm not going to do it again probably, at least not now. So that's it. I'm just putting this, can you see that? Yeah, okay, so, sorry, that's the best I can do to show it to you. done. Okay, so tomorrow I will be back with the final result.